your story today. I want to encourage you that just stay around because we have lots of information for you. Information that is just going to change your life, is going to transform your life. So hold on, don't leave. But before we go on, okay, let's get interactive. Let's get interactive. Just type your name and where you are connecting from. Your name and where you are connecting from. Let's get interactive now. Yeah. So just type your name and where you are connecting from. Great, great. Wow. Wow, all the way from Pram Pram. That's Daniels, Van Daniels. Awesome, 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 awesome. Kwame from Accra. Your life is not going to be the same. I can assure you, I can guarantee you that. Kwame, it's good to have you. And big congratulations to you. Big congratulations to you. You have taken a bold step. This step you have taken just means that you are an achiever. You are a risk taker. You are Nathaniel Forsen from Tema, and I have Stanley Loco from Accra, Adabraka. It's great to have you here. It's great to have you here. This call is just going to blow your mind, and I want you to stay to the very end. You know, it's going to change your life. Do we have any more? Do we have any more? Okay. Okay, I see some people are, they are silent. They want to see what is going to happen. That is fine. That's fine. That's fine. But I just want to welcome you again. My name is Prosper, and I'm a strategic partner with GotBackup. About just last December, I got onto this project, and this project has, really transformed my life. It's really changed a lot of things in my world. And I know that whoever invited you here loves you. Whoever invited you here wants to see your dreams fulfilled, wants to see your dreams achieved. One of the things that stops people is fear. Fear. And fear can hold you back. Fear can stop you. But thank God that you did not allow the fear of the unknown. What is this about? And you decided to make this decision. So, yeah, great to have you on the call. Great to have you on the call. We are privileged to have a wonderful personality. I can see more. Okay, Lillian from Tema. Lillian, it's great to have you. Sammy, it's great to have you. We have a wonderful personality on this call. Guys, she's loaded. She is loaded, all in caps. Very loaded. Because the wealth of information she's going to drop on you, you are going to be amazed. The first time I got the opportunity to, excuse me, to listen to her, I was blown away. I was blown away. So just tighten your seat belts and get ready for this great personality. She's a mom of three, and she's a medical doctor by profession, and not just any ordinary medical doctor. She was recently awarded she got an award as one of the best medical doctors in Ghana, in Ghana, in Ghana, in Ghana, in Ghana, in Ghana. Awesome. And she's not just earning that, she also holds a degree in business administration, that is in medical services. That's not the end. On this project, she's one of the leading, let me say, females on this project. When the project started, just under 3 months, she jumped on board. That's how daring she is. She got on board and she's been, training, people, teams globally, all over the world. She's been training people and people want to listen to her. because of the, great wisdom and information that she has. Guys, what we're about to hear today is going to change your life. We are in the era of, technology. It is the digital era. And once you have a mobile phone, once you have a laptop, once you have smart devices, you can't afford not to have the information that is changing businesses, changing families, changing the lives of people. There are, lots of information, and you are in the right place. I can guarantee that you are in the right place. And this evening, Dr. Hansen is going to take us into that space. So I want you to stick and stay. Please don't leave. Just make sure you stay to the very end, because once we are getting closer to the end, you get the best. You get the best. So hold on tight. Let's welcome Dr. Hansen. You can share, your best emoji just to welcome her.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks for the warming the stage for me to be comfortable. I appreciate you so much. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is Prosper. Prosper asked you to put your name in the chat if you are just joining us. If I was going to give you just $500 for putting it there, I'm sure many people would have put their names in there by now. But it's okay. Thank you all for spending your Friday nights with us. Friday nights are precious times for some people, for most people, and it's a good time to be here together to have this conversation. So you are welcome. And Prosper is one of our budding leaders on this project, and it's good to have him on the call. So the person who invited you did tell you about something exciting, and if you stay with me to the end, I'll give you the privilege of the entire blueprint of what is happening in our world today. And hopefully at the end of this, you thank the person for inviting you to be here today. So thank you so much for being here. And like you said, my name is Dr. Dorothy Hansen. I'm a medical doctor. I actually have a master's in business administration, also health services management. But beyond that, I'm a digital entrepreneur. I just love technology, and I had a chance of seeing this project just at the start of it, and it's just blowing up in the world so massively that you cannot miss out on it. And just to warm the place up whilst I get my slides ready, let me just start with a story. Once upon a time, guys, nobody should say time, because that's what they told us. I don't know what time means. A project like this started again. Let me just go back a few slides. A couple of decades ago, 2 decades ago, somewhere in the US, by a young man who was then in the early stages, second year of his university life. He had an idea. And at that time, in fact, when he had the idea, he decided to call some friends to come and listen to the idea. Sometimes just because you find yourself around the table at the right time, that is just all that you need to change your life. And truly, 5 of his friends showed up to hear what his brilliant idea was. At the end of describing it to them, 3 of them walked out that he must be joking. How can you connect people on campus? On which platform are you going to use? What are you talking about? This is way back 2004. Then, but 2 friends were like, look, this will happen, so let's just go ahead with it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 2 decades down the line, that project, and those 2 friends are multimillionaires with this great guy. This is how Mark Elliott Zuckerberg started Facebook. He just wanted to connect people on his campus. The dream was that one day, based on what they have done, somebody will connect the world. Guess who did? They did, the same people. And now, if you take the top 10 billionaires in the world, according to Forbes, he's not there alone. He's there with those 2 friends of his who decided to do the project with him. So congratulations on taking the invitation to be here. I'm going to expose you to what your friend invited you to come and take a look at. Hopefully at the end of this, you get to make a decision, whether you be one of the 3 or one of the 2. The truth is, those 2 people are still living in regret. They were interviewed by BBC some time ago, and they wish they had just taken the step, because now Facebook is not just about connecting people. It's building millionaires just on a single platform. So you're going to hear me talk about GotBackup throughout this conversation. And truly, GotBackup is here to turn dreams into reality. It's said that if your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. If your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. So I don't know how big your dreams are right now, the ones you dreamt yesterday. But I'm so sure that they are not big enough. So at the end of this, I hope tonight you dream bigger, because GotBackup is making dreams come to pass. It's empowering families achieve two dreams using the same work ethic we are using to do our jobs. Now we are in an era where the way we work has changed dramatically since the internet happened, more specifically after 2020, when COVID hit. It became more obvious that it's not just about going physically to work. You can actually stay at home and make even more than those who are going to work. So you can't have this device and not make at least $1,000 with it in this era we find ourselves, because work has changed. So if you're just doing that 9 to 5, that same work ethic, GotBackup says, plug it into this system and build something that will turn your dreams into reality. There are two dreams GotBackup is sorting out: digital dreams and then financial dreams. I don't know what your dreams are. Perhaps yours is traveling the world. You want to see the beauty of the world. Yours is building a secure income so that when you retire, there'll be enough for you and your family, because we all don't know how long we'll stay after age 60. As for 60, it will happen to all of us, but how are we preparing for it? Or perhaps you want to live in your own home or sponsor your own education, whatever your dream is. Dream again, because GotBackup is here to turn it into reality. What are they about? Who's even behind this organization? GotBackup is here to make security simple. What kind of security? Digital security simple. It was birthed by a fully owned multi-million-dollar organization called Global Virtual Opportunities. Global Virtual Opportunities is a company that's about 28 years old now. Started in Gatineau, Quebec in Canada, currently sits on a 10,000 square feet data center, fully owned by this organization. GotBackup's image is what you can see at the bottom there. The inside is what you see in the middle picture. And as you can see, that's their brand name, Have You GotBackup? GotBackup is into providing digital solutions. Digital solutions. What solutions? You know, data storage has moved from the era of where, I mean, as far back, the earliest I remember was the diskette. I had the privilege of seeing a diskette. And data storage, in terms of data storage, that is your photos, your videos, your documents, your files, your music, all these things in our world today has become soft copy. We have moved from the diskettes all the way through the CDs, the DVDs, pen drives. Now, data storage, the future of it is now in the cloud. GotBackup has been in this space over this period. They were previously into building servers and providing online solutions for people all over the world. Previously then, if you agree with me, storage was more of a company thing. People had their servers in their offices and they stored their things. But now we all have personal data, your certificates, your IDs, your soft copies, all of those things are digital data that you need to protect. And GotBackup was birthed by this organization just 2 years ago. So the organization is about 28 years old. The product GotBackup is just about 2 years old. 2 years and a few months old. It was launched in April of the year 2023. GotBackup is backed by a solid technical team. I think I picked the wrong slide. Excuse me. Let me just change it so that I'll get the flow better. GotBackup is backed by a solid technical team. So the CEO himself, Mr. Joe Therian, and then his wife, Eve Antanova, who are technical people already in the cloud storage space. And then there is also, give me a minute, please. I got it now. Great. This is the one I was looking for. Right. Awesome. I believe you can see my screen. Let me just get it into slideshow mode. Great. Good. Great. So this is the technical team behind GotBackup. And they are people who are already experts in the field. They are into cloud storage, the infrastructure of it. And we had the privilege of hosting this ownership, the CEO and his wife in Ghana here just in November 2025, just 2 months ago. They flew all the way down to Ghana. I mean, I don't know whether any company CEO of a cloud storage service has visited Africa yet. But Ghana has become the hub for Africa when it comes to data storage with GotBackup. They came down and we filled an 800-seated capacity room. I mean, that's the size of the biggest room we could get at the time in Accra for the event, thinking that the room will not be full. It was full and overflowing. So the project has already been launched. It's already taken off in Ghana, and you have the privilege of seeing it now. This is after they have come. There's actually experts from different cloud storage services jumping into GotBackup because of what GotBackup is offering, something unique that is changing the scape, the industry when it comes to data storage. GotBackup is also backed by a solid board. For an organization that has future prospects and want to do well, you get the experts to sit and advise. So these are experts who support the ownership, the CEO and his wife, in decisions related to data storage and how they should go about it. I think you can see a black man on that. Yes. There's a Ghanaian on the board of GotBackup. His name is Dr. Kweku Ohene-Asare. Dr. Kweku Ohene-Asare is a full Ghanaian who lives in Ghana. He's a professor in 4 universities across the world, 2 in the UK, 1 in US, 1 in South Africa, and then 1 in Ghana, the University of Ghana Business School, where I had the privilege of sitting under his tutelage. So knowing there's even a Ghanaian on this board gives me some surety, because the guy's professorial space into cloud storage, machine learning, AI, cloud computing, these are the things that he's into it. So if he can see a project like this and is on the board of it, I believe there's some surety with this organization. GotBackup offers you one ultra secure cloud storage service with unbelievable prices, and uniquely in this space offers you an opportunity to partake in a lucrative strategic partnership project. I'll give you a view of what happens inside GotBackup's data center, because mostly when you hear of new products, new services, people are wondering who are those behind it? Is it like AI running all of this? Are there real human beings behind it? Is the office a small something sitting in a corner somewhere? No. GotBackup owns a data center. When you say cloud storage, your things are not hanging literally in the clouds. It's an infrastructure where your data is stored. So I'll give you a tour of what is inside GotBackup's data center. Hopefully after this, we can continue with the rest of the presentation. This tour was given by the CEO himself, and stick and see and see what happens inside the data center. Give me a few minutes to show you that. All right, there we go. So this is just a few minutes, just to take a look at what happens inside GotBackup's data center.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of GotBackup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure, and how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room, and what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I want to explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm going to code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. all these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power, every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right?
Right.
Welcome to the digital.
I'll play this for you later. So this is it. This is the data center of GotBackup. That was the CEO giving you the tour of what they have, what happens in their data center. So that's it. You could probably take a screenshot of this. You can check it out on Google Earth. I'm sure it will bring you to the same location. I'll move my slide in a few seconds. So what's GotBackup offering? GotBackup is leveraging on two massive global trends. What trends are there and why cloud storage now? Because right now we sit at a place where everything about our lives is digital. And our world has become increasingly more interconnected. And the more interconnected we become, we are generating data at unprecedented rates. Stats say we generate as much as 402 million terabytes of data every single day. Every single day. We generated that yesterday. Today we have. Tomorrow we'll generate about that much. And all of this data must be stored. A terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes of data. So you add another 3 zeros. That takes us to almost 1,400 and something billion terabytes in a day. From where every single social media interaction, every click, every message, every photo, every video, every bank transaction, every educational thing happening online. Every industry is moving online. School is online. Banking is online. Transportation is online. Shopping is online. Everything, even healthcare is moving online. And all of this is data that we are generating. The conversation about AI runs on stored data. If data is not stored, we cannot have AI. And we are just generating more and more data every single day. Think on the social media platforms, how much posts were done today on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X. I mean, I don't know. I can't even put a figure to it. That's just how much data we are generating. Data has become the new oil of our time. And there's demand for storage. Because when it comes to storage of data in the world, there are just about 19 or so players, 19 organizations, under 20 organizations offering service. GotBackup is the newest one that added to it. And GotBackup, being the newest kid on the block, added something that beats everything else that the others have done so far. And I'm going to expose you to it because digital storage now has boundless opportunities. GotBackup is the only one that gives you a unique partnership on these opportunities that the cloud storage industry has opened since data became the new oil. So this leverages on two trends. The very first trend, there are about 15 billion smartphones in the world. Did you know? And let me shock you even the more. This was just about 4 years ago, the 15 billion, because as of last year, the projection was 18.2 billion smartphones in the world. Kindly help me. How many phones do you own? Please put it in the chat for me. I own two, by the way. I own two iPhones, and I have one an HP laptop. How many data assets do you have by yourself? I mean, I've been doing this presentation for quite a bit now. An average Ghanaian adult has two phones. The population of the world is just about 8 billion, and the phones are more than us. We've not even added the laptops, let alone the tablets. And for everything, everybody doing something related to the smartphone now, they are doing excellently well. The last Forbes that came out, 8 out of 10 of them, the people, multimillionaires in the world, were in the technology space. So for everything that there's a good demand, and there's a high demand and a good market attached to it, financial success attached to it, data, videos, photos, documents being generated by these devices have become what is turning the world around now, has become the new digital economy of our world now. And that generates even more because we are all reliant and addicted to our devices. I'm sure the first thing you picked up this morning after you said your morning prayers, that's if you did say it, was your phone. Within the first 10 minutes of waking up, you pick your phone. And I bet the last thing you drop before you sleep tonight will still be the same device. Many people are using the phone as an alarm clock. Now it's more than just taking a phone call, making a phone call, sending a text message. No, the phone has become someone's office. It does all their work on their phone. It's so bad that now you can actually even leave your wallet at home and be fine, so long as you carry your phone along with you. Because some people's entire banking and everything is on their phone. Many people feel uneasy when they get to work and realize they don't have their phones on them. Like that day will be like the day that you were like cut off or in prison because you are cut off from everything else that keeps your life in balance. One thing that shocked me, because this was the top 10 things that people use their phones for. One that shocked me was the one down here, the 73.4%. The number of people who use their phones in the toilet nowadays. Perhaps if you are one of them, you can put a 7 in the chat. Well, I'm one of them. I also use my phone in the washroom. And people spend more time in the washroom now because of the phone. Because they're there scrolling, texting, they're done with business, and they'll be there until their feet are numb and they get up and they're wondering whether they have developed any new condition. We have all become phone addicts. And because of how and where we use the phone, and knowing how delicate the phone is, many of us, the first thing we buy after buying the phone is a phone screen and a phone case, because we don't want anything to happen to the phone, because it just takes an accident, a slip, a trip, water spilling over your device, and that could be the end of your device. As much as you are using the phone to collect all this data is being lost at the same rate. And amazingly, it's mostly an accident. Stats say about 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their phone and lost their data. Perhaps you've been there before. It also says that over 5,700 screens are cracked every single hour. Someone's phone would have fallen somewhere in the world. There's almost 6,000 screens every hour. I'm sure you perhaps have some cracks on your phone as we speak right now. And if you're unfortunate and your phone is a Samsung screen, if it hits hard, that phone screen will cost you thousands of Ghana cedis. My friend Z phone screen cracked just before December. The screen cost him 14,000, just the screen. It says about a laptop or a cell phone is stolen every 43 seconds. Sometimes when it goes with the data. You can always buy a new phone. You can always buy a new laptop. Can you always get your information back? If you have not even been there before, perhaps you may have seen storage full on your device or iCloud full if you're an iPhone user like myself. You have two decisions to make at this point. You either delete precious data or you upgrade. What service are you upgrading to? One that will give you a little bit of space, or one that will give you flexibility and even more? Like this new kid I'm about to tell you. I switched to GotBackup without even thinking because of something unique GotBackup is offering. And what are they offering? A service that the other competitors are not. Billions of people are already using cloud storage. I'm sure you're already on one. Maybe you are an Android user, so you're familiar with Google Drive. You are iPhone user, so you are familiar with iCloud. Or you know about Dropbox, but people are switching. iCloud, for instance, has about over 1 billion users across the world. Google Drive, about 2 billion users across the world. Dropbox, I checked last, was about 800 million users across the world. But they are switching to use GotBackup. Why are people switching? I'm just going to tell you about it. It's just phenomenal. One, when you have to switch from something that you are used to something new, and it's offering you the same service, most people ask for two main things. What is new with this? What is the price? Do I get the same security? And what's more? Let me tell you how GotBackup is winning in the space. First of all, cloud storage is either a monthly or annual subscription-based service. It's a subscription-based service wherever you go. Either you're doing monthlies or you're doing annuals. I listed the competitors on the screen just for comparison's sake and just to be fair, because on annual subscription, all these three others offer you a 2 terabyte space. 2 terabytes for annual subscription is about 2,000 gigabytes of space, mostly for one user. I'm an iCloud user. I got to that point where my 256 gigabyte iPhone was full because my cloud space that was offering me 200 GB at the time was full, but my 56 gig on my phone was not full. So I had to purchase. The suggestion was purchase 2 TB for $120 per annum. 2 TB. Then I found GotBackup, who was offering me 3 times the space, 6 terabytes of space, 6,000 gigabytes of space for about how much? You can see it on the screen, $99.97 per annum. Of course, I switched because this is giving me more space than what I was going to pay for. But it even got better because for this 6 terabytes of space, you can actually use it we share the space with 5 other people, and the space is more than enough for you. So each of your users get their own username, they create their own username, they create their own password, so nobody sees anybody's data. So this is 3 times the space that you are going to pay for, and you can actually share the space with 5 other people. And guess the price? It is 4 times cheaper than iCloud, 3 times cheaper than Dropbox and Google Drive, and even 3.5 times cheaper than Dropbox and Google Drive. So first of all, on the price side, we beat our competitors. But mostly when people see a price that is less than what you're expecting, the suspicion is something may be fishy here. They may have compromised on something. If you watch the video of the tour that the CEO gave, they use the same level of security as Amazon, as Google, as Microsoft. So if you're using any of these, and iCloud and Dropbox and Google Drive, and you have not questioned how secure your data is still secure with GotBackup, because GotBackup uses the same level of security, which is called the Advanced Encryption Standard 256-bit military grade encryption. This level of security is what GotBackup has for you. Let me just use something that you can relate with. WhatsApp, the platform that we all chat on mostly, WhatsApp is a 64-bit now. What it means is that for each account, you have a unique key of 64 characters. A hacker must go through your 64 characters, 64 numbers, a combination of numbers, alphabets, symbols, just scrambled. Everybody has their own unique 64 before they can get access to your account. In the world today, nobody has been able to hack a 128-bit encrypted service or app. Nobody has been able to crack it. GotBackup doubles it, gives you a 256-bit encrypted platform to secure your data. So it's $100 per annum, approximately $100 per annum, but the same level of security that you have with the others. GotBackup works on multiple operating systems. It's not like Apple. It's not like iCloud, who works on only Apple-run devices. GotBackup works on a MacBook. It works on an iPhone. It works on an Android device, any Android-run device. It also works on laptops. It works on any Windows-run device. So for someone like me who has 2 iPhones and I don't like a MacBook too much, I like a Windows laptop, which is easier to use. I'm able to back up every digital asset that I have on the same platform. GotBackup doesn't respect operating systems, and it works on both laptops, mobile devices, and iPads. On laptops, it does something that the others don't do. Like, those things are the reasons why I switch without thinking. Because for laptops, it backs up to the C drive of your machine. It backs up the operating system, literally clones whatever you've put in your system to operate, so that if anything happens to your laptop within an hour of turning your machine on, because GotBackup, in addition, that's hourly incremental backups. Once you are connected to internet, every hour, whatever happens on your laptop, it will back it up to the cloud. So if your laptop should crash now, you should get your things back. All of this for $100 per annum. And GotBackup, in addition, doesn't only back up your data, give you more space, work on multiple operating systems, has advanced plugins on cloud. The same way you're able to work on a Word document on cloud, GotBackup has a system like that with plugins that are not even on Microsoft Word. For instance, you get speech to type on cloud with GotBackup. You get an AI system that reads your documents back to you. So if you are too lazy to type, speech to type is there. I tried it this weekend. It was so phenomenal. And then if you are too lazy to read the document, open it and let the AI system read it for you. You can choose the tone, the voice, the language for it to read it back to you in. It has translates, which allows you to translate to any language, English to Twi to Chinese, Chinese to Hausa, whichever language you need to translate your document to. You don't need to move it to another app to do it for you before you bring it back. On cloud, you get to do that. It has this feature called co-editing on cloud. So that if you have to work on a document with someone else who's not with you, perhaps you have to edit minutes of a meeting, or you're working on a project with someone and you have to edit. You don't have to send a document for a person to edit and come back. You agree on a time. Today you are working on a document at 6 p.m. You share a link, you open the document in real time. You can see co-editing happening. These are other plugins that you will not see on the other cloud storage services. So beyond cloud storage, GotBackup gives you even more. And this is why the world is switching here, because it is more than a cloud storage service. But it gets even better. I think I summarized this already. The fact that currently in the world, GotBackup is doing three times the space, 6 accounts and multiple operating systems, while the others are doing two terabytes, 1 account and 1 operating system. This is unbeatable value for money. It also has an email system built in for you. In case you are an organization or a company who sends multiple emails to people, several times in a month or perhaps once a month, GotBackup allows you to send up to 20,000 emails with a click of a button. You can personalize the emails, just upload it into the system. So everybody on the mailing list receives their emails in their names, maybe first name, full name, surname, however you want to address it. It will personalize it for you. And you can automate it too, so that if your emails are going every Friday, you don't wait till Thursday night and then you are setting up your emails. Just set it up in the system every single Friday. Content there. When it's time, the system will send it for you. How much is GotBackup charging for this? $0 per annum. This is something that we're already offering before they added the cloud storage service to the series of services and products that they offer. This is $0 per annum to you. It's just part of your cloud storage service. So you paid for 99.97 for 6 terabytes of space. It comes with an email marketing system. Then they are PCI compliant. They take payment cards. So the way you're able to purchase things online, your card is safe with them. They have the security for it. So your cards are safe with them. They are the only organization that gives you a 30-day money back guarantee. They said if you use their product, you use GotBackup for 30 days, you don't like it, explore everything, you still don't like it, just hit them up. They'll refund your money for me. And trust me, many people have switched and they've not found their way back. It's like the peace of mind you have with GotBackup, you don't get it with the other cloud storage services. And there is even more with GotBackup. This is what they are open to. This is their mantra. This is the motto GotBackup is running with. You should never, ever have to delete any of your photos, your videos, ever again. The space is big. It's flexible. It works on multiple operating systems. And you can share the space with everybody. The peace of mind is not only yours, it's for you and everybody you care about to get the same peace of mind, because GotBackup works on all operating systems. iPhone, Android, MacBook, Windows, whichever device you use, laptop, tablets, mobile phone, it works on it. And 98% of the hard work is done for you. It will organize your photos into the years, the months, in fact, even the times that it was taken. You don't have to do that by yourself. If it's 2 laptops, it will organize your 2 laptops separately with their unique content on cloud. So you don't have to mix up your data. The files on there already organized. You just have to do the initial backup. The rest of it continues for you. And it's taking over the world, one country at a time. This organization is barely 3 years old. And in less than 3 years, GotBackup is currently in 164 countries all over the world. Just for some perspective, there are 195 countries in the world. For a product to run this fast means there was a ready market waiting for it. People were already looking for a cloud storage service that was cost effective, that was flexible with operating system, that would give them maybe more peace of mind than what they were paying for. So now we are in 164 country. Montenegro, the last country to get on board. Ghana got on this project, country number 82. When was that? About 3 months after the product was launched. That was when Dr. Kweku Ahiniasari was called by his technical friends in the US about this project that was starting. When he saw the vision of it, he registered onto the project and he opened Ghana to the project. Many countries, and now Ghana is the gateway to Africa on this project. The reason why the CEO, who has never traveled to any African country, never traveled to any partner country, will come to Ghana is because we had started something big on this project. Reason why I'm really happy for you to be here, because you are one of the early birds hearing about this project. Because even in Ghana, you're still not yet up to 2,000 out of the 23 million Ghanaians in the country yet. And this is something everybody who has a device would need. They just don't know that there's another cloud service beyond the iCloud and Google Drive they know. But GotBackup still offers you more. It's the only organization that offers something on its Pro Pack. I just hit on a few aspects of the Pro Pack and then we jump into the second part, which gets more exciting. Like that's the place where dreams starts turning into reality. I started a conversation with dreams. We are going into it. So if you are enjoying what I'm saying yet, the sweeter part is yet to come. GotBackup has a Pro Pack where you get other tools that you may have had to purchase them individually just to be visible online. You know, we are now in this digital era that if you are doing something digital and you're not online yet, you're missing out because everybody you are looking for, all the customers you are looking for, they are online and they are browsing social media spaces and they are all on that space. And it is when you are visible that you can actually get all the results you are looking for. These are tools that make you visible online. For instance, let me talk about VideoBar. VideoBar is a video plus streaming platform. It's just like Vimeo. But with VideoBar, instead of you having to do videos and pick them one by one and post them on all your platforms, perhaps you have a TikTok, a Facebook, and Instagram, VideoBar allows you to link these accounts. So you do one video, you shoot it to 3 platforms at a go. I mean, this is just peace of mind and makes you more efficient. So the same content is shared on all your platforms. The testimonial generator is something that everybody doing business needs because people purchase on reviews nowadays. It's about reviews because now you don't now go and check whether it is good or not. You go to the page, the people's customers will tell you about it. Perhaps you are good at what you are doing in your project, but nobody knows about you. You are baking fantastic cakes. You are teaching the best teacher in maths in your school. Maybe nobody knows about you. But what about your students talking about you? What about the people who eat your cake talking about you? Testimonial generator allows you to create a link for all your customers after they've interacted with you. Just say, oh, leave me a testimonial. Now the next person who gets on your social media page doesn't have to search much. There are people talking for you already. These are just 2 of the tools, and this comes from their Pro Pack. Individually, these cost over $2,000 if you have to buy it on your own. GotBackup already has these services and they give it, they are offering it at a $500 one-time setup fee and then annual subscriptions of $200 every year. But as a GotBackup partner, if you're using their cloud storage service already and you want to use the Pro Pack, they actually have a better deal for you. They waive the setup fee for you as a partner and then they let you pay the subscription fees only just because they know how efficient this will make you in addition to the cloud storage service. So it's a service plus other tools and still much, much more. I'm going to jump into the second part, the strategic partnership program GotBackup has to offer. But I'll play a short video to put it into perspective, then I'll jump into that part, okay? That video, I'm going to play it just twice, just so you can get the content thereof. We'll be out of here in a few minutes after I've got into the second part. So stick with me. Let me play that video. Watch and listen to every single word in that conversation as we get into the second part. Give me a few minutes, please.
Welcome to the digital age, where data is the new oil, fueling an unprecedented economic revolution. Every click, every transaction, every piece of data we generate powers the world's economy. Just like oil powered the last century, digital storage will drive the next one. Digital storage isn't just a resource, It's a strategic asset, an economic driver. With data doubling every 2 years, the demand for cloud storage solutions is exploding. Now is your chance to partner with a leader in this space. Imagine aligning with a company that's not just keeping up with the digital storage revolution, but leading it. From innovative cloud storage solutions to cutting-edge data management, GotBackup is at the forefront, ready to scale new heights with partners who share their vision. Partner with us, and together, we'll unlock the potential for growth, innovation, and success. Cloud storage, the new oil of our time. Let's fuel the future together.
So I'm going to go over it again. Okay, just give me a minute. I think.
Every click, every transaction, every piece of data we generate powers the world's economy. Just like oil powered the last century, digital storage will drive the next one. Digital storage isn't just a resource, it's a strategic asset, an economic driver. With data doubling every 2 years, the demand for cloud storage solutions is exploding. Now is your chance to partner with a leader in this space. Imagine aligning with a company that's not just keeping up with the digital storage revolution, but leading it. From innovative cloud storage solutions to cutting-edge data management, GotBackup is at the forefront, ready to scale new heights with partners who share their vision. Partner with us, and together, we'll unlock the potential for growth, innovation, and success. Cloud storage, the new oil of our time. Let's fuel the future together.
Cloud storage has become the new oil of our times, and digital storage is fueling the economies of our time. These days in our time, it's not about this country has more wealth. The wealth has moved away from countries to individuals in the technology space. So this second half is not compulsory. I mean, let me put a disclaimer out there. It's not compulsory. But if you're someone who has just come out of 31st December night with a prayer for God to open a door for you to have more income and expand your dreams because you have things that are hung to making money, then you should pay attention here. Because GotBackup offers you a strategic partnership project. So if you did ask for a supplementary income, alternative income, residual income, passive income, ancillary income, something else that will add to your income, because it's become more obvious in our time that you cannot live on one income stream alone. In fact, it's a misnomer, because I was listening to one of my virtual mentors, and he said, even in the Garden of Eden, God fed the Garden of Eden with 4 rivers. So standard, you should have 4 things, 4 sources of income to be strategically or to be stable, at least 4 sources of income. How many sources of income are you using to support your income table? If we ask that your income table, if you assume that your income was a table, how many legs does your income table have? Is it still 1 leg that's just an emergency could tip it off? And are you still in that space where you have a mobile device and you're not earning from your mobile device? Then maybe you should take a look at this. Because for some people, your breath is hanged on to more than one person. For some of us, like I keep telling my story, I've not broken it down to some friends before, perhaps they're on the call. I'm the first doctor in my family. And when it comes to doctor in my family, it's not about the position, it's not about the medicine, it's about what you can do for me next after being a doctor. So people's lives are hung to me beyond my knowledge, and it's not medicine that they want from me. It's not medicine they need from me. It's not medicine that will impact their lives. It's more than that. After medicine, like one of my my relatives, when I bought medicines for him, it's like, what food will I use to take the medicine? It goes beyond that, and that's impact. So I believe you are someone who is resourceful, and there's the need for you to expand your income because lives are hung to you. Your success is somebody's success. GotBackup offers you a strategic partnership program. I've said this is not compulsory, but if you could look at it, you could make an informed decision whether to partner it now, be one of those 2 friends who saw the vision of where this is going, or one of the three who walked away after the invitation. So you still can stay with me till the end. Let me break it down for you. Afterwards, you can make an informed decision. This is what solidifies my belief on this project. The cloud storage market is a $1 billion industry. It is a $1 billion market. It didn't start the trend from millions of dollars. $1 billion currently is being generated on these devices. It trumps the economy sizes of African country economies. Like economies in Africa do not even build that much per annum. My country, Ghana, does not build that much per annum, but cloud storage does. What shocked me the most, I got on this project in the year 2023. In 2024, a projection came, which you can see up here in the blue, that at the end of the year 2025, the cloud storage market was going to generate $165 billion by the end of 2025. That even blew my mind because at the time we're in 2023 and that projection was 134 billion. And I was like, oh, so this is just an upward trend. I mean, the future of it was big. In Q3 last year, the stats came up again that it is not 165. They have more than doubled what the expectation was because we're hitting over $400 billion in Q3 of 2025, just last year. The year did end, and guess what? They made over $766 billion because data has become the new oil. People are paying and investing in this space. People are paying to store their data because nobody wants to lose their data assets. This is a $1 billion industry. I don't know which industry you're working, whether it is a $1 billion industry. But look at the trend below here, where the projection now goes into 10 years down the line. In the next 10 years, it's going to be a $3.5 trillion industry. That is where it's heading. I don't see the phones going anywhere. I don't see laptops going anywhere. I don't see us generating less data because our world has become digital and AI and everything about it is data storage. But guess what? There are no partnerships in this space. None. That's why there are only about 20 people in this space, 20 organizations in this space. The stats are wild. GotBackup is the only one that allows you a slice of this big pie. There's a quote that warns me that a slice of something big is worth more than all of something small. A slice of a watermelon is worth more than one whole grape. A slice of this $1 billion industry may be worth more than what you could have earned on that small industry you work in the next 10 years. I work in healthcare. I don't know whether I can't see it as a $1 billion industry yet in healthcare. No, I don't see that happening. $1 billion, $1 trillion in the next 3 to 5 years, but technology does. Technology has scale. And that's why Elon Musk owns just 9% of Tesla. It's not even 10%. Yes, he's a multi-millionaire. That's why Jeff Bezos owns 13% of Amazon, yet he's a multi-millionaire. Bill Gates still wows me because he owns still less than 2% of Microsoft, yet he's a multi-millionaire. A slice of something big is worth more than all of something small. I don't know which industry you're working, but GotBackup lends you a hand to partner them in this space to take a slice of this big pie. How can you be a part of it? Simple. Because I've told you in this space, this global space, GotBackup is the only cloud storage service that pays you. And it didn't ask for technological experts. It asks for ordinary users of cloud storage services, ordinary phone users, ordinary people who just need to back up their data to partner like you on this call. How do you get as part of GotBackup's project? GotBackup, after purchasing the service, the annual subscription services are $99.97 per annum, says do an additional top-up of $20 and be my strategic partner. Be my strategic partner on this project. I want to reach millions of people. I want people to know that besides iCloud, Google Drive, Dropbox, who are cloud storage service, I offer them, I have something that is bigger and even better, more flexible, more peace of mind than what they are offering. Be my strategic partner for $120. $119.97 is a long sentence to say, approximately $120 per annum. And I'm going to show you how $120 can change to $500 a week, $400 a week, $1,500 a month, $10,000 a month. People are earning that on this Ghanaian soil, on this strategic partnership. It is wild because, once again, a slice of something big is worth more than all of something small. So how does this work out? GotBackup, as a strategic partner, and they have strategic partners in all these 164 countries, pays its strategic partners in 7 ways, 7 bonuses. It gives off 75% of its profits every month as bonuses to its partners in these 7 ways. And I'm going to talk about just 2 of them. And those 2 excite me the most, and they are the easiest to explain. The others are just too big for my... Sometimes when you see big amounts, you think it is not real. Just stick and stay and see how this turns out. Let's talk about the customer acquisition bonus. Like the name sounds, customer acquisition bonus. GotBackup says, if you get someone to use my service, we are so social that we tell our friends about everything that's good. I'm sure the best watchet place someone recommended for you. So as the best kebab place or the best place to find some good place to rest. We will just recommend things for our friends and family, but nobody actually gives you anything back for that recommendation. GotBackup says, no, I don't take that for granted, because we are in an era where it's about leverages and partnerships. If you want to make big income, it's about leverage and partners. So be my partner. And as a partner, I'll give you a bonus for acquiring me a customer. Is it a small bonus? No, it's a significant bonus, because he splits the customer acquisition bonus, the price of the cloud storage service 50-50 with you. For each person you refer to GotBackup service, GotBackup gives you $50 out of the $99.97. $50 for each person you recommend to use the service. So the question is, how many 50s are you allowed a day? No cap. How many 50s are you allowed a week? No cap. A month? No cap. So how many friends do you think you could recommend GotBackup for in the next 4 weeks? Perhaps you say, oh, I'll do say 4 a week. That's $200 for that week. What is $200 times 4 weeks? That is $800 for that month. Convert that to your local currency, please. People are not even earning that for their 9 to 5, physically going up and down. And this is a service that you offer on your device, because it's a mobile app. It's available globally. Your friends don't have to be in Ghana to use it. They don't have to be in your close geographic location to use it. Wherever they are in the world, so long as they are going to register and GotBackup on your unique link, GotBackup is going to send you this $50, whatever you are in the world. So $120 can transform to $1,005. It's already doing that in Ghana and in different parts of the world. If you would just recommend GotBackup to one person every single day of a month, that's $50 times 30. That's $1,500 a month. Even the Ghana cedi equivalent is hard to earn. I've not seen any organization do this before, but this is cloud storage. A slice of something big, guys, is worth more than all of something small. And this is just on their annual subscription package, because they have enterprise solutions also, where they offer a 20 terabyte space with 20 separate accounts for organizations who need more than the 6 terabytes that they offer. For that, on the industry now, is still the most cost-effective one. It's about $600 per annum. $600 per annum. Other services are doing about $400 a month. And that's what my friend who owns multiple businesses told me. He's paying $400 a month for his cloud storage service. This is $600 for the whole year. GotBackup gives you 25% of that on that for acquiring a customer for that. 25% of $600 is about $150 US. 150 and 50 are the multiples you'll be making on this project on customer acquisition bonus. On the Pro Pack, you make about $200 for any recommendation that comes by purchase of the entire service, the whole pack, and then all the others. But even on the cloud storage service, just on the annual subscription service, people's dreams are turning into reality. Because trust me, starting a project with $120, which is approximately, it's hanging around 1,500 cedis in Ghana now, for a whole year, and having the chance to earn and come in profit mode in the shortest time. I don't know which business gives this much returns, but this is digital storage and this is cloud storage, and GotBackup is the only one that gives you a hand in this. But then there's more. There are other bonuses that do not depend on your effort alone, because there are team bonuses that come along with GotBackup's cloud storage service. This is where the people that you have shared the opportunity with also decide to be partners. They also want to be strategic partners. You get to leverage on some of their efforts. Some of the efforts here, you don't even know those who have even done that effort, but because you're on a team, you get to leverage on other people's efforts. So you can rank up from copper all the way to the black diamond. I mean, GotBackup uses precious metals to acknowledge efforts done here. And this happens how you want to run it. One of our partners in the US started the project, and in 43 days, less than 45 days, 43 days, he jumped up to the diamond. He made 7,000 USD in 43 days. I don't know how else you can make that kind of income without a strategic partnership with something technology related. So however you want to run this, it's up to you. You know, we all work in institutions where you have to go do some upgrade calls. You may take 2 to 3 years or 4 years to come back for a promotion. Sometimes you don't even know how high the promotion will be or when the promotion is even coming. And sometimes even when the promotion comes, it's just like a fraction of what you put into getting that degree. How long are you going to keep doing that? And when are you going to get to 3x the income that you're earning now? One of my friends said, I was telling him that it is so predictable what you'll be earning in December, just from January, if you just do a job, because you know what your salary is going to be and what an increment will come. So if you are perhaps earning 3,500 now, you know you can end the year with maybe 4,000 or 4,200. 700 Ghana cedis over a 12-month period. Sometimes when you think about the value of that, is it worth it? What about partnering something else on the side, which allows you to leverage an exchange rate and make actually more than what you're earning? This is what GotBackup offers everybody. You don't need any tech skills to do this, and you get to go up the ranks the way you want to run it. But let me talk about the cycle match, where it's highlighted yellow, and talk about Sapphire, because after Sapphire is when you start seeing the cycle match happening to you. Sapphire, you can see percentages over there. So perhaps, let's say you've been on this project for 6 months to become a Sapphire, depending on what is chasing you, how quickly you want to run it, how impactful you want everybody to see this. So it takes about 6 months. I mean, people have done this in shorter time, and you became a rank Sapphire. And then you can see 25% there. What does that even mean? 25% there means that for each person you have referred to GotBackup, who is a strategic partner of GotBackup, you get to leverage 25% of their earnings, whatever they make on the project. I told you this is a multi-million-dollar organization. So, I mean, 25% of whatever your team is earning, you get to earn on it, because that's how this industry works. Okay. So assuming, let me use a friend of mine who said you do four in a month, 4 in a week. And I'm like, 4 in a week, not bad. It's like, hey, 4 in a month. I'm like, whichever way you want it. Let's give yourself 6 months. That'll be 24 people over the period. 24 people you have helped to actually back up their data and also perhaps start a home-based business like this. So assuming 10 of them are earning $1,000, just hypothetically for ease of calculation, assuming 10 of them is earning $1,000. Of course, some may be earning 2,000, some may be earning 200, some may be earning 500, everybody, whatever it is, you get to leverage 25% of each of them. So assuming it's $1,000 they are earning, okay, and this is 10 of the friends, 25% of 1,000 is already 250 US. 250 times 10 is 2,500 US coming to you for that particular month that they earn that income. Let's say it took you another few months to become an emerald, where now you're leveraging 50%. So the same $1,000, 50%, $500 times 10 becomes $5,000 now. But you can see a match cap there because GotBackup works on percentages. This system must hold. First of all, the organization is just growing. The need, the demand is still high. The system must hold since they're going to be giving commissions. And you can see a match cap there. So for an emerald, they won't give you more than $2,000 per person, even if it's going to be $2,500 or $5,000 per person. There's a cap to it. But it gets exciting from the diamonds, where now you're leveraging 100% of whatever your team is earning. So if these 10 friends are all earning $1,000, you're not going to be earning $10,000. That's 100 times 10 in that particular month. You just take a pause. I don't know in which year in the job you are doing, you can see yourself earning $10,000 a month. But this is a partnership program, a strategic. Already people are earning $1,000, and we are barely 2 years old since this project started. I mean, barely 3 years old since this project started. So give yourself the next 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, heck. Let's stretch to the next 10 years. If you could be earning $20,000 a month by helping someone to back up their data, partnering this multi-billion industry. The question is, would it be worth it? Compare that to just what you are doing right now. The next 10 years, what kind of life would you be living there? How much more working life do you have in your body? Are you going to keep doing the physical 8 to 5? I mean, I'm a medical doctor. I sit in the consulting room and see people nearing pension, now developing diseases. At the point where the salary is going to cut, that's when you need more money to continue living. We can't live like that in this era because our time is not like our parents who didn't have internet. We have the benefit of internet and we have the benefit to do something with this device. So you have a decision to make. I'm just rounding up to take the bold step with GotBackup now that it is still young, and start turning your dreams into reality because that's that. How to get up the ranks is predictable. Everybody can get up the ranks. Everybody gets their own personal support, their personal link, your personal landing page, their email systems. You all have access to it. You get access to these online presentations we are talking about. Team training and support, you get it. Whatever it is that you need to learn to build this, you will be supported to build it. I believe someone invited you to see this, and after seeing this, the person who brought you is not the one explaining to you because they are experts who will show you, who will do this presentation for you. Your job is simple. Start the project, learn how to do it because everything must be learned. Learning is the only asset that opens all other assets. How to do this, you'll be trained how to do it. Yours is to invite people to see this and so you are able to do this presentation on your own. There's personal development on this project. It's not just the service and the income. You will grow, you will learn the things that are making the multimillionaires win because you are multimillionaires on this project. You are going to learn it. The partnerships you are going to get. Now, this time it's more about links. Who knows you? Who's going to help you? Who's going to support you? The community here, professors, doctors, lawyers, businessmen, teachers, academicians, pensioners, people from all walks of life you will meet on this project. And sometimes that breaks the protocols that you need to do. This is a project everybody needs. It's a service every single phone, laptop, device user is going to need. They are yet to see it. This is just 2 years old. It's now growing. People don't know. You are the early bird to show this to them. Now it's time to get those dreams back. The dreams that I said were too small. It's now time to start turning them into reality because our lives are full of uncertainties and self-employment. If you are paying attention now, it's the game now. And you know you cannot live on just one income stream. Now is the best time, guys, to back up your data and start earning income, leveraging something that is bigger than yourself. So I think I'll end here. If you have any questions, I'll take them. Otherwise, you can speak to the person who invited you to this call to show you what next steps you should take to be part of this partnership. We're going to have a meeting coming Sunday in person at Mensvik Hotel at East Legon. If you are going to be in Accra, be there. Come and meet us physically to hear actually what this is doing, the life transformation that is happening in people's lives. And it will be a pleasure to welcome you to this big community and this big project that is taking over the world, one country at a time. So speak to the person who invited you. And if there are any questions, I think I would like to open up for any questions that may come up. I can't see any in the chat so far. Any questions, please? I'll be happy to explain to you. Let me stop sharing. Any questions, please? Any questions at all? I'm sorry, I've dug a little bit into the time than I anticipated I would do. Any questions? Or I should just go one by one all around. Perhaps somebody would ask instead of hiding. Any questions, please? Or you want me to open and unmute for you to hear? Let me stop this.